everybody, it's Texas Tiger Diggs, and I thought I'd do my week's roundup here. Not anything impressive. There's a heartbreaker in here. I'm going to do another video on the Safari and on Minelab FBS in general, because there's some things I want to touch. I don't believe they're the be-all and end-all of detectors, but I do believe, well, they can be the be-all and end-all detectors. Not for me, because my temperament doesn't really fit them as the entire arsenal of my detecting life. But I know people who do, and do extraordinarily well with them. Nothing wrong with that. It's just that I just don't have that type of concentration overall. But we'll discuss this later. Anyway, I went out this week, and this is probably a total of, I don't know, 3.5, 4 hours of detecting, scattered over 5 days. Didn't have a chance on a couple of days to go out at all. This is graduation time in Texas, and had a beautiful young lady who graduated from high school and will be off to a North Midwestern campus at the fall of next year. So I had to go out there and see her move her tassel, walk across the stage, and get her degree. In any case, I went out, and I did the Safari this week because I was hitting parks. So once again, I was on call. Well, I hate being on call. This is my last day. Anyway, so what I like to use Safari for is when I have exhausted a park and beat it up pretty good. There is nothing better than that FBS machine for getting those last coins out. And if you notice the number of dimes I have here, that's a screwed up dime compared to anything else. There were no large coins there. There were 3 zincs, and there was a handful of dimes. The Safari, and I would assume all FBS machines, are very good at finding those small targets, medium deep, or even deep. I don't go too deep in my area because there's nothing that deep, but whenever I know I'm in an area and I'm beginning to exhaust it, there's another dime. I begin to see dimes proliferate, especially when I'm using the Safari. So here we go. That's actually 7 dimes, but one here is beaten to oblivion, so I'll just put it off to the side. And you know, went out again. I was finding my share of brass fittings, etc., and a buttload of zincs as usual, and dimes, and I even found a quarter. Now, I'm not really picking out the parks here because I was just doing hit and run. So, and this is just a penny. And this is one of the heartbreakers. This is I thought that maybe here I had stumbled across a nice silver ring. But if you notice it, I'm not sure if you can see it in this. It glistens a little bit too much. This isn't silver. And listen to it. I don't know how well the sound will go over because this is not the best sound on this particular camcorder. But when you hear that, when you get that ting sound like that, that's usually just copper. And it's very bent. And I know the silver rings bend, and they bend a lot, but it's a little bit too shiny. And it has that aluminum ping to it, and there is no information in it. So we're gonna have to make that be a junker. But it is another ring, and I will add the ring count to my overall count. I don't have it right offhand, but I will put it in the description below. And I went out again. The first hunt consisted of basically this. I went into the area with my, in fact, this was not, I lied because I'm just thinking now, this was not in this occasion when I got these pieces, not that they're remarkable, was with the Tesoro Outlaw. I just took it out for a time because I just wanted a change of pace. And it's the first time I ever found a watch bevel, a watch face, and a watch back. No internals. So I guess the mower maybe kicked the internals off somewhere else in the vicinity, but if a mower hit it. But that's unusual. I never had that before. In any case, it was just a quarter there. And another dime. Like I said, I'm hitting some areas again. I love squeezing these areas, and I'm going to a new area, but I love squeezing my old areas till they give up. And here we go, and there's another couple of crusty zincs. And today, which was a pretty good day, at least for numbers here. Once again, this time I was out, with the exception of that one day, And of course, well, 2 days. Well, the other day, the only find I really had with the Deus was the ring. And I thought, well, the Deus would come through for me again. But like I said, it's a junker. And I went out and I found a little bitty coin spill. And I'll show, that'll be on the video on a companion video. I'm not going to attach it to this because it'll be too large. It'll be too long. I'm trying to discipline mine. So that's about $1.25 in quarters. Now this is about an hour hunt, so it's very, very good. One of those rare nickels. I haven't had a nickel in a while. Another dime, another penny, a couple more crusty zincs. And my pride and joy is the fighter plane. It's got the little, I don't know what the old ring format. I used to know, but I haven't thought about it in a long time. But unfortunately the other wing is gone. So you can flip the wing out. It would be cool if I had the other wing. I was looking for it. I said, dang, this would have been perfect. It's got little missiles on it. So it's my first fighter jet find. So, and I try to keep my trash within size limits. I did dig a couple of 3 cans, so don't think I'm perfect at this, but I tried to make sure you can't really tell with a piece of wire that the size is more or less, and that's a pretty good size piece, but the way it was sitting, it could have been something valuable. And so I try to keep my things more size on the coin, give or take a little bit, and I think I'll just put that in my box of treasures, my one-winged airplane. And you know, this is a bike chain, and these very, very flattened screw caps, which will drive your detector crazy. And that's another penny. All right, so not a spectacular week. I got a $1.25 in quarters, close to $1. Yeah, about $1, about 90 cents. So $2.25. So that's not a $2.25, 90 cents. About $3.25, which is pretty good for the length of time I hunted. And I will put this in my pre-dump drawer here, my pre-dump case, and I never really show that. I always keep my clad here in a case where I can measure it, because with clad you can't measure success, but you can measure work. So I try to keep really good track of my clad. So that's all I've got, and I will be back probably. It may be the weekdays before I get back, because I'm going into the weekend, but there's supposed to be rain in a couple of days. And I've got the graduation party for the same young lady whose graduation ceremony I went to earlier in the week. So that's going to be fun. Maybe. Not a big party guy. Somehow I don't think that metal detector guys are often big party guys. I may be wrong, so you guys can correct me if I am. In any case, this is Texas Tiger Digs, and I am done for now, and I will see you next time out in the field. And I've got a few more videos, ideas that I'm bouncing around, and so you'll be seeing them. And by the way, the contest is going. The previous video to this, 150,000 views video, is out. So you just go there, you comment, you be a publicly viewable subscriber at the time of the drawing, which is going to be June the 20th at 11:59 p.m. and you got a chance of winning both the this digger and the silver bullet, the 1 troy ounce silver bullet. All right, I will see you later. You have a wonderful day.